but you're never gonna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Geek Gauntlet podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. We are back once again to break down everything that went down in the world of geek, television, anime, you name it, we got it. But Tyler, my man, I gotta read Tyler. Why did you choose that name tonight?
I'm not Tyler tonight. I am not Madam Web, and that is because my soul was crushed the last 2 hours. Literally finished up watching that movie about 20 minutes ago, and you know me, I try to be positive, right? You know me.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel defeated. I deserve an award for sitting through that movie.
And I watched it before you did.
I'm sorry. I'm really, you know what? I owe you an award for sitting through that role.
They was trash, cuz straight trash. All right, let's go ahead and bring everybody else on. I'm gonna cast the thousands with us tonight. First, she is our TikTok and cosplay queen. Leave room, my girl, Catty. And Cat, what's up?
Oh, not much. Just still moving.
Trying to get everything organized. Hey,
yeah.
In the background there.
Hey, I'm looking to get a lifesaver next month from the info that you sent me.
Nice.
Because it's
wait, I want a lightsaber info. What?
Yeah, Cat sent me some good sites and they're affordable too.
Send it to me.
It's not like Art Sabers 500 for man. Your bro ain't got it like that.
Yeah, hold on here.
I'm gonna need this info.
I need to get me one. I'm gonna get me one.
We're getting a cat close up.
Here we go.
There we go. I need a little more light. I was looking a little too tan, which told me I was a little dark. So I was like, I need to reach up and adjust the light a little.
There you go. There you go.
I can see. I'll just go like.
Oh man! All right, let me go ahead and bring on my anime buddy. What's up, Janae? What's going on with you?
Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna be dying by the end of this if you guys keep making me laugh. I don't know if you can hear my voice, but it's very low and raspy.
Yeah,
I'm still fighting the crud, so.
We appreciate you being here.
Are you fighting the Madam Web too?
Maybe I should watch it. Maybe it'll heal my soul.
That actually might kill you in your low state. But
I am ginger, so I don't have a soul. So maybe I will get a soul, and then it'll be killed.
I've never heard that before.
I've learned that Dakota Johnson can act.
Is that a thing? I've never heard that before. Oh my god!
That gingers don't have a soul.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
The South Park episode said that we don't have a soul. Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard that before. Wow. And let me go ahead and bring on. You'll recognize this person. Not only is he with us on Saturdays, he's also with us on Monday nights on the Sports Report. He is the ultimate Kansas City Chiefs fan. Let me bring my man Ando in. Ando, what's up?
What up, Ando?
So,
what up, man?
Apparently, we all hate Madam Web now. Is that the ongoing? That's what I'm getting. Being part ginger myself, I only have half a soul. But
you don't have half a soul.
Yeah,
well, he's a
gauntlet. And
if you take a look, I got some gray hairs now that are overseeing
this is called
my.
Geeks Against Madam Web.
Yes.
Acronym and a logo.
But I mean, I want to give it an opportunity. I saw that it was on Netflix, so I'm willing to give it a shot and watch it. Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Trash.
I would like to apologize to everybody. My husband pointed this out to me on my Facebook post. I was like half coherent when I posted it last night, but I said, Netflix, I need more X-Men 97. Matt's like, why did you say that? And I was like, so I edited it to Disney Plus.
So is it that there's just no redeeming qualifiers for this movie? Is it just that it's that bad?
Which is sad because that one guy got arrested for doing lewd things
for
masturbating
in the movie theater.
Yeah. No, it's really bad. Like it feels like somebody who hates comic books wrote it. S.A. Clarkson is the writer and director. My ask for you to her is don't ever make something again. You know, and I've said this before. I was telling Will, I try to be positive. I try to look for the positive thing. Even okay, one of the worst movies that I've ever watched is Morbius. Right? This movie was so bad. I kind of want to go back and watch Morbius to see if it really was that bad, because I was like,
to finish your rant, but like I didn't mind Morbius, but not as a Marvel movie, but just as a vampire itself.
At least with Morbius, there is that redeeming qualifier where they're building something to it, where it's like the Sinister Six. There's nothing redeeming about Madam Web whatsoever. Janae's response says it all.
I don't really know. I really don't. I don't know what I like. Here's the thing, Madam Web. I don't have any like personal ties to the character Madam Web. Like if you like a yay or nay, if you make a movie, cool. This movie really makes me think. I never like you could do a Madam Web movie. You can't with this ever again. After this movie came out, you can never do a Madam Web movie because it's so bad. In 20 years from now, you know how right now Marvel's like getting really popular, Deadpool being able to like talk about cameos from 20 years ago. They're never gonna bring back Dakota Johnson to play her again. Like they're never gonna be like, hey, Dakota, do you want to come back and be Madam Web? No one wants that. No,
it's not like Dakota Johnson is ugly.
I shared some pictures in the chat. Like,
I mean, she looks good with no clothes on in 50 Shades of Grey.
The acting in that was horrible.
I haven't. To her defense, in that we all there is a certain level of like boobs that just can make up for really bad acting.
Just every porn movie ever.
Exactly.
No,
people have built their careers off of being in films with bad plots and no clothes. Like,
it's just this movie. The plot was bad. The dialogue was bad. I posted a picture. The props are stupid. That milk carton is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. Like that's something you see in a cartoon from Looney Tunes like 40 years ago. Like milk, generic.
Like I said, it's the same milk cartons that they probably had back like when we were kids in the 80s. So there's like a missing kid on the back.
Yep.
But this is 2003.
Well, that's true.
Also, there's so many things in the movie that don't make any sense. Like the main character, she is like has a trunk full of like supplies that were her mom's. How'd she get those supplies? No idea. The photos she has of her mom and that kind of stuff is her mom holding a camera taking a picture. Who's taking that picture?
Yep.
like what is going on? Also, I put in the chat. Like, so early in the movie, the girls are kidnapped. I put in air quotes because whatever. But the girls are identified at a diner a couple hours later because somebody's reading a newspaper showing that the girls were kidnapped. They were kidnapped like 6 hours ago. I worked at a newspaper. They don't put out newspapers that quick. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just not a thing.
As I said, JJ was just like bored, man.
Yeah, let's talk about X-Men because that's way better than this. Because oh god, again, I think Green Lantern is a great movie at this point.
Before we get started, hold on. Before we get started, Will, I think my cat is giving you the googly eyes.
Hey,
like hello, Will.
Real quick, before we get into that, and Janae, this is I've been getting some clap back. You remember we talked about this a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
I've been getting some clap back on this.
Why?
Sailor Moon.
Because I didn't pick Darth Vader.
I mean, that's the standard toxic Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I mean, Star Wars people at this point, if you, I like Star Wars, but I don't ever tell people I like Star Wars because if you do, it's
for the backlash.
You're a fan of the trilogy.
I mean, but if you go back,
don't,
because these are the same people, the same start that know nothing about the Sailor Moon anime.
No.
Yeah.
Have yet to read the manga.
Mm-hmm.
Have nothing. Darth Vader's the best. Darth Vader will beat her. Okay, tell me how. And the only thing they give me is the Force.
Yeah.
Doesn't Sailor Moon have similar powers though?
What's that?
She
Doesn't
has
Sailor
healing
Moon have
powers.
similar powers?
And, yeah, she has a lot of different powers.
She's got a lot of powers she can use in that fight.
Now, who's the one that you don't like, Will? Is that Sailor Mars?
I can't stand
Sailor
I
Venus?
can't stand Sailor Venus.
He
So-
loves Sailor Mars.
So if Sailor Venus goes up against Darth Vader, is Vader just going to be like,
Oh, Vader gonna rock her.
I don't care.
Vader gonna rock her. Because
Yep.
you don't have the same power set, number one, and number two, Venus just sucks.
Yep. Will would be like, that's going to be a fight
power
against
of
Sailor
being-
Moon.
A girl and a cute girl in like anime stuff.
What's this gonna do? She gonna do Venus Love Me Shade. Vader gonna break it for sure. Cause that's it. It's done.
Maybe she'll show her boobs. That saves a lot of lives, apparently.
Dang.
And Vader be like,
"This is true.
I have not
My
felt the
life
touch
was
of a
also
woman
saved by
in years."
Oh man. But I can't believe I'm getting flack on that. And it's like, I'm not hating on Vader. I'm just looking at Sailor Moon's power set. And people say she's a ditch. She's a and I agree.
That's probably all that they've actually seen of her.
Yeah.
Like Sailor Moon is my favorite character, even though she's a ditz and everything. But like when it comes down to like her powers and stuff, she's pretty good.
Well, remember, Jar Jar Binks was a ditz, and he basically destroyed an entire droid army.
This is true.
This is true. This is
I
true.
give up. I give up.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and talk about X-Men 97. This episode was so damn good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It was so doggone good. Who wants to go first?
I will go first.
Okay.
I did not watch it. You guys go ahead.
Okay, you have to stop for 30 minutes so Ando can go watch it. And he'll come right back.
It's good. I plan on watching it. So, hey, spoiler alerts, Will. You got to run spoiler alerts.
Man, Dave's gonna kill me. I did not. There you go. Yeah, that's good enough for right now. That's good enough for right now.
Spoiler. No.
Wait, no, we got to have Janae do it. Her voice is deep enough now. She can get it down. We got this, Janae.
Spoiler.
Right?
Washington State Cougars represent. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I wonder if I can.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Right?
Hold on 1 second. I think I got
Spoiler
something
alert. Spoiler alert.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
That's perfect, Janae.
I can't do that, Hal.
There we go.
Oh, son of a bitch, Janae.
There we go.
Yes, thank you. I love you.
What's up?
Janae says she loves you.
Oh, the kitty ran away. No, kitty, come back.
Now it's
The
coming
kid
back.
ran off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, who wants to
Ando,
go
that was
first?
the
though,
whole
for real?
gimmick. You had the kitty.
I did. Yep. And now the cat's gone, so I have to leave. Goodbye.
Bye, Ando. No,
That's all right. I have Super Smash to the right of me. I'll play while you guys talk.
But who wants to go first? 'Cause this episode was really good.
Oh.
It was.
I had some I got questions, but overall it was good.
I'll go last.
Okay. Who wants to go?
I mean, I
you
guess
wanna
I
go
can go.
Oh, hold on. Do we want Ty to go first so he can rinse his mouth out with that is Madam Web, since he is not Madam Web?
I mean, I can. I certainly can.
Balance the force out, my friend.
Yeah.
Balance the force.
Go ahead, Ty. Go ahead.
This is the ending. This is the ending to this first season.
Yes.
Phenomenal. Great. I will say this is the first episode that I really think the gaslighting and the manipulation is so strong. To both Magneto and Wolverine. Poor guys. Poor dudes. They are being manipulated and used like nothing. They deserve so much better.
You can't let her die, Wolverine. Hold up there, chump.
Yeah.
Right.
No, yeah. You have Scott telling Wolverine, "Don't die. You can't do this to your heart." Scott, shut the hell up. You have Morph turning into her and being like, "Oh, I love you." Morph, shut up right now. You guys are twisting. You are twisting his mind so much. This poor guy is going to need so much therapy. And then Magneto is like, "Hey, I walked your path. I did everything you asked," and they still fucked around and found out. And they're like, "No, you need to be a good person, or else I'm going to force you to be a good person." Dude, I tried it. I did everything you can. Well, I'm going to erase your mind, And then after they erase his mind, he's like, "What's going on?" He goes, "I'm your teacher." Shut up! You are not a teacher. You are a manipulative asshole. Like, poor Magneto, man. Like, I never thought I could feel this bad for a villain.
You feel his pain.
Yeah, and then also, like, when we see the people on the boat, when Magneto looks out, we see the silhouettes of Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Polaris, and Rogue. And the only person he fully sees clearly is Rogue. No wonder why his kids have daddy issues. Like, they're all like, "Oh, Rogue, I see you." And I'm like, "You're not going to talk about your daughters and your son?" Like, yeah, no wonder why there's issues between your family, because Rogue is the person you clearly see, not them. Like,
well, that is the lady he is attempting to sleep with, and vagina that can be very powerful.
If you're going to show those people on the boat, why not show Mystique?
There's a reason.
If you're going to show
it's
those
the
people
power
on
of the
boat,
snatch.
show Mystique.
It's that all-powerful magic between your legs.
Again, I think they should have showed Mystique on that boat, because way more powerful. I mean, a girl that can be any girl. Yeah, that's more powerful.
Just not Madam Web.
And you can touch her without having to like use your powers.
Yep.
No, touch me. Oh God. No,
now I can't. Nope.
So,
not Madam Web ruined it.
Yeah, well, the only thing I gotta say though for X-Men, and this is before I say the only thing, I will say it was great to see Apocalypse at the end, because you can't have an X-Men season without Apocalypse, because
nope, you can't. You forgot about that.
That's just that you just have to.
But not just one, 2 different apocalypses. I thought that was amazing.
There's more than one.
Don't me. Technically, give me technicalities.
It's timey-wimey. But no, so I'm going to regret asking this question. I already know I'm going to regret asking this question, but
hell, you might as well go on and do it then.
Exactly. Obviously, I don't work for Disney, so I'm not sitting on the side of seeing the numbers and everything. But from an objective view, it seems like X-Men is a hit. It's successful. It is done well. And they look like they are appearing to be excited to do a season 2 because of the success of season 1. So my 2 questions for Marvel that I really are scared to ask: 1, what is your plan going forward? And 2, why did you fire the creator? Because
that had to do with his OnlyFans.
No. But here's the thing: that's what's been said. But I don't know if I could.
He had an OnlyFans.
He did, but it wasn't
technically.
It wasn't porn related.
Yeah, it wasn't for adult content. He was using it for what it was supposed to be designed for, which was sharing like artwork and other things to get people excited.
Because I know you can do that on OnlyFans.
Yeah. And here's the thing:
what you can do OnlyFans
Disney
for something
knew
other
he
than
had an OnlyFans long before they signed him to do
That's
that.
what it originally was for, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
They knew
to the porn route.
Okay.
Everything. The internet was created for like sending knowledge, and it became porn.
Okay.
But no, they fired him, and they're saying that it's OnlyFans. But the problem is that they haven't officially said that, as far as I can tell. They haven't. No Disney statement has come out saying it's OnlyFans. It's just what everyone assumes. At this point in time, I need to know, because
look, he gave a statement about it.
Did he?
Yeah, he gave a statement about it. Yeah, he came out like a week or so after and was like, "Hey, this is what happened."
But did Disney confirm that?
Basically, Disney said he was allowed to talk about it.
That's what I'm trying to say. I want Disney to talk, because I think there's one of 2 options here. Either A, there's bullshit going on at Disney, which I think is probably
that's a guarantee. I can guarantee you that.
Now the other one, I do not want this to be true, but the other one is why I might regret asking this question: has he done something awful? Like, is this guy like, are we gonna find out he's done something so heinous that he's not redeemable to be even tied to the name? And if so, it should come out, because then he should face the penalties of being a heinous person.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, I just want this answer to come out, because this guy was the helm of the ship for season 1, and it was such a success. I want Disney. How are you gonna keep going with this, Disney? I want you to be groveling at his feet to bring him back, because he did such a good job.
I would say in a situation like that, you can't really see Disney, which is like this supposedly really big family-oriented business, talking publicly about OnlyFans. I don't see them doing that because, oh my God, then these little kids are gonna know what OnlyFans. I think Disney is playing it close to the chest, and I think their belief is if we don't talk about it, everybody's gonna forget about it.
But Disney owns companies that do porn.
Well, but here's the other side of it too, though. It's kind of like I think they learned from the Jonathan Majors incident.
Yeah.
If we keep talking about it, then everyone's going to keep talking about it, and we just want it to go away.
But again,
one thing too is while we all know that OnlyFans is not just for porn.
Yeah.
The association it has gotten in the last few years is that is all it is.
But they knew he had OnlyFans when he was doing Moon Knight.
Right, but all it takes. But Moon Knight is also not as. Now, don't get me wrong. X-Men 97 is definitely not geared for your children. So I'm going to say this for all your parents out there.
No.
Unless you need your daughters to have more daddy issues than they probably already have, don't let them watch X-Men 97.
Thank you, Magneto.
If you want her to turn out like Scarlet Witch and have some issues.
What you call it? Cat? What you call it? Jean Grey? What?
He's a
Jean Grey hoe.
Jean Grey hoe. Magneto's a zaddy.
Yeah. Daddy Magneto. That was so. I agree with all the points Tyler had. Like, I mean, when Scott was all going over, like, you can't die on her. Like, bitch, who are you to talk?
Right.
Like, that your wife.
What does Will say about Scott? He's boring, vanilla, white trash.
He is.
Something like that.
He's Quinky boy.
Yeah.
The one moment this man had.
Hi, Kitty.
What's up? The one moment this man had at the very first episode 1 coming out the Blackbird, that one cool moment has been ruined several times over.
Mm-hmm.
No amount of coolness will overtake your vanilla-ness.
It won't take away that vanilla extract of you.
He started high on that. He started the season high.
Yeah.
There was only one way down. There was only one way to go, and that was down.
Yep.
Weren't we all talking about, like, why did X-Men make Scott seem cool? Oh my God.
Right?
Like, why does he only get in that one episode? He was going to be a bitch after that.
Yeah.
It was to just knock him down a peg.
Knock him down a bunch of pegs, man.
He almost was a fascist right after like the episode with
They should just eliminate the name Cyclops and just call him bitch. To me, bitches, let's go.
By Eric the Red.
To me, my bitches.
Oh my gosh.
To me, my X-Men, except you, bitch. You stay at the X-Mansion.
Yeah. But here's my thing. This was the saddest part about the season ending. They took away Daddy Magneto and they gave him back his red helmet, which now he's never going to take off anymore.
Right.
Facts.
But for the fans of Geek Gauntlet, I'm just going to let y'all know, keep an eye out for Christmas.
Right.
Because around here, we don't do Elf on a Shelf. We're going to do Magneto in a Speedo.
Print him out in a cardboard cutout and take him places. And then where in the world
and then take pictures. Yes, and hashtag.
Oh no, I'm already working the plan to get like how they have the Elf on the Shelf. Have a Magneto and a Speedo.
Can I get some stickers made of that? And then
I'm like Janae. Kat needs to get a cardboard cutout of him and put him in like her passenger seat, especially in Texas with the HLV lanes. Gotta have Magneto in a Speedo.
Yeah.
We don't have HLV here though.
And then Kat, when your husband's not around and you got those like hee giggly girls, they can look at Magneto and you can just put your hand on his chest and be like, he's mine, ladies. You can't have him.
So, I've never read the book, but in elementary schools they read Flat Stanley. And then you make Flat Stanley, and then you mail them off to like different family members and stuff, or friends, like across the country. So Kat could make a Magneto in a Speedo and like take pictures of him around Texas, and then like send him different.
My brother
places
is bringing in this stand-up cutout that my sister got at Travis Kelce.
And post them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just have a hashtag. Where in the world is Magneto in a Speedo?
Yeah.
Have him travel in the globe and make it back to you.
Yeah.
Have him. Oh my God! Send him to everybody in the Geek Gauntlet, and we can just all have him for one episode and take pictures with them around town.
Right.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
We could do that. Well, like I said,
I will invest money. Tell me how much it costs. We'll all put in a couple bucks.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be super. But I'm working on getting all the parts needed for Magneto and a Speedo.
There you go.
I'll make it.
Yeah.
I'll make
But
the
this
sticker.
Christmas, it's going to be Magneto in a Speedo.
Now, are you going to have him chained up on, to that X like it was in that one episode?
I'm not
tells
saying
me
I'm
Cat
not.
would do that. Cat would tell me.
Well,
Something
Cat,
tells me Cat would
Cat
do
has
that.
her own X to tie him up to, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Wait, she just moved, so she has her own
Well,
X,
she has that new
X
house.
dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
she has
a
an
whole
X
new
dungeon
room
downstairs.
for that.
Yeah.
That's where she came from before this one. She tied Magneto up in a Speedo and was like, I'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Like, well, that thought, I'll be right back.
Here's my thing about the episode. I love all the other characters you saw, even though they didn't really have an active role per se. I loved all the other characters you got. You saw Captain America, you saw Iron Man, you saw Spider-Man, you saw Daredevil.
Oh, was that the episode? Because
We
I
didn't
saw
see
clips of it on
Spider-Man.
TikTok.
We
Mhm.
saw Peter
Parker.
Parker and Mary
Peter Parker.
Jane.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. But we also saw Cloak and Dagger.
Woohoo!
I
Cloak and
thought
Dagger!
that was cool as all get out. Yes, I was like, yes, we need to pay some more attention to Cloak and Dagger. We really, really do.
They are mutants. Might as well.
Yeah, and I was so happy to see them in that. They didn't do a whole lot.
But they
But
were
it's
there.
nice to bring them
They
in. 'cause
did
it
help
opens that
Daredevil
door.
for a second.
They did. So I thought that was cool. But my question is, and I ain't trying to down the episode for nothing. Maybe they're on the blue side of the moon. I don't know. How they breathing in space?
What do you mean?
They were in space
when they were fighting
Yeah.
and stuff around that
That's
Asteroid
kind
M?
of been a
meteoroid.
That's
Yeah,
kind of been
Asteroid
one
M.
of those. Well, it happened. It happened often enough in the original comic that I think it was just like something about their
Just go
mutant
with it.
powers allows them to breathe in space.
Oh, okay.
Hey, everyone knows the power of magnetism does everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can create a force field around me that keeps air and makes air inside of me and everyone else. Okay.
Is it like that episode of South Park where Cartman keeps making powers? Oh, wait, I have one more power. I can now breathe in space, which makes no sense to my powers.
Exactly.
Maybe the Marvel universe
Yeah.
could be just like in the Power Ranger universe that it's canon that you can breathe in space.
Yeah.
In Power Ranger universe, they never talk about breathing in space. You just can't.
No.
Andrew,
Howdy.
what's up, man?
Hi, Andrew.
How you doing, Andrew? How you doing, man?
I've already ordered my Madam Web T-shirt. It's gonna be here, and then I'm going to
Then he's
rip it
gonna-
up and burn it and choke myself out with it.
I need you to film that and send that to me.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we need
gosh.
to send that-
Choke
send me
myself
those
out with a
clips.
Madam
We
Web
can
t-shirt.
get them over the
Choke
cat.
you have to
You
choke
get more-
on the
this
Madam Web t-shirt, not choke yourself
No,
out.
no,
You
no.
gotta choke
I think
on
we
it.
would actually need an OnlyFans for that because they call that autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not here to kink shame, but I mean, if
Me either.
I'll charge.
I just think
I'll charge for it.
we would probably
So
need
wait,
an
hold on.
OnlyFans for that.
We got Magneto in a Speedo tied up to an X, and then we have not Madam Web choking on Madam Web t-shirt. Dude, we got the OnlyFans. Like,
And we
It's
already have
perfect.
2 people to give us feet pictures too.
exactly.
There we go. Don't make me do
Now,
it.
Will's
Don't
gonna
make me do it because I will create.
Actually,
Will's gonna moderate it.
I have a great idea. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a feet roulette. What it is all of us are going to paint our nails. All of us here, and when you pay for feet roulette, you're not gonna know whose foot you're gonna get. It could
Exactly.
be anyone here. It could be Kat's, it could be Janae's, but it also could be mine or Will's or Ando's. You just won't know. But for $1, you
Don't
can
make
get
me
yourself
create this
on foot
OnlyFans. Don't
roulette.
make me do it.
Yeah.
Don't make me
And then-
create this OnlyFans
and then if they-
page. I will
Whose
do
foot are
it.
you gonna get? Try and guess.
If they pay $5, they automatically get one in the color of their choice.
Exactly. Yes, I love it.
What color toenails would you like painted
Will,
today,
we need to
sir?
make money
Oh my
somehow.
gosh.
How else are we gonna afford our
Nice.
dual discs? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Hey, we'll have to
Cat
pay for his
needs to
lightsaber
buy a
somehow.
Transformer
Yeah, I gotta
toy.
pay for my lightsaber somehow. This is true. Oh man, but I thought the episode was fantastic. I thought it was great.
Good.
I do like how there's a lot of people now pushing for Spider-Man to come back.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I have mixed feelings with that because as much as Spider-Man's wonderful and amazing, I think this show's unique. And I think if you start milking it too much by spreading into other shows, you could at risk at making the show less cool.
Yeah.
I feel like. And I'm not saying I wouldn't like to see Spider-Man continue because that could be cool maybe. But this show is doing great. I want to see a season 2 of this one. If you start doing the rest, like bring back Spider-Man, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bring back Iron Man the animated series, Fantastic Four the animated series, like
Please bring back Spider-Woman.
yeah.
I liked Spider-Woman.
But in a situation like that, would you be running the risk of competing against DC and their animated system, their animated universe? Because I mean, they kind of got that locked down.
Did you see that? Did you see that post with Gunn about that? So someone brought up, and Gunn actually replied, and I kind of like the reply he gave. Someone had asked him, with the success of X-Men 97, can we bring back Justice League Unlimited and continue that storyline? And he said, he said in the post of Twitter, he was like, X-Men 97 is amazing, but he goes, but it falls into a little niche that makes it kind of perfect. And trying to recreate that is like lightning in a bottle. It's not something that can be happen. Yeah. And also, it also isn't something that can be like,
it can't be forced.
It takes away from something that is great like X-Men 97. So trying to recreate it is just kind of like copy of a copy. You know what I mean? It's not really as good.
Plus, the way Unlimited ended, the way that it ended, it would be kind of hard for a starting point. I mean,
well, would you really want to see Justice League Unlimited without Kevin Conroy?
No. No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Exactly.
I'll be Batman.
Nope. Anybody else want to talk about X-Men 97 before we move on?
Just wonderful, because it was
great.
It's one of the best things Marvel has put out in a couple of years. It sold me on it took me a while to get around that animation, but I ended up kind of come around by the end of it. Like I really did like the animation.
I still don't like the animation, but it's more tolerable than Avatar because it's not fake anime. So
what you're saying, Ty / not Madam Web, is that it's better than Madam Web, right?
I could go take a turd in the toilet right now, and that would probably be better than Madam Web. That's why choking myself out with a Madam Web shirt would be preferable than watching Madam Web again.
All right, let's go ahead and get on back to our show reviews.
I mean, great show review, Madam Web.
Man, we're gonna.
So what you're saying is 0 out of 10. I would recommend.
No, not on Madam Web.
Okay, so 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Got it.
No, not on Madam Web. Hell no. Throw that thing in the trash.
So it's insta sleep for Janae if I start watching it.
All right.
5 out of 10 might do some stuff with Sweeney, but that's it.
You can't use the movie as a starting point. If you never read the comic, you never met the character. You can't even use this movie as a starting point for that.
Hey,
and that's how messed up it is.
Sweeney, I will say with her, I don't know her that well. I didn't watch Euphoria. I don't know much about her. I don't think any of the 3 main girls who are the people in this movie, I don't think any of them did a bad job. Their roles really were nothing. I mean, it's hard to say that, but they really were nothing in this movie. But it wasn't anything like bad on them. I think they had a role and they did their role. Sweeney, she must be doing something right because she's still in the headlines as getting ready to do bigger movies. Like they're talking about her doing a remake of God, what's that classic one? Barbella or
Barbarella?
Yeah, Barbarella. Yeah. So like here's if she's early in her career, if she could survive a movie like Madam Web and still be going on to do good things, power to her.
That's good for her.
Yeah, more power to her.
Actually, I would make a perfect Supergirl, I think, because she has the blonde hair, she has the body, and
I could see. Yeah,
he has the alien.
Better than should be better than who they have now.
So,
I will say, as much as I hope Dakota Johnson never gets a good role again. I really do because no, I remember after this movie came out, she was like, the movie was so bad, I will never come back to Marvel. I was like, well, one. First off, this wasn't a Marvel movie; it's a Sony movie, so you look just stupid saying that. And 2, I don't think Marvel or anyone in Marvel will ever ask you to come back unless they're wanting you to do like a 50 Shades of Grey scene or something. I don't think they're ever going to ask you to come back because 30 minutes, the first 30 minutes of the movie, I was like, okay, I kind of see what her character's trying to be, but then after that, I just realized, oh no, she just can't act. Like there's nothing.
You know what? There's going to be a Deadpool movie now. There's going to be like Deadpool 6. Ryan Reynolds is going to watch this podcast. And he's going to be like, dude, we totally need to get Dakota Johnson to replay another scene. Just
Ryan Reynolds will bring back TJ Miller before he brings back Dakota Johnson.
No, he didn't go that far. Oh my god.
He will bring back. He will bring that into it, man.
He's gonna bring back TJ Miller long before Dakota Johnson ever sets foot on another Marvel show ever again.
Oh, he took it there. He took it there. Oh my goodness.
Just the truth. Just speaking facts, preaching.
All right, let's move on to our next show. Star Wars: Tales of the Empire. Did anybody watch that this week?
I watched that this week.
I watched one episode and I'm intrigued to watch more. The first one was only 15 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it was like the intro.
Is it just about, what is it about again?
The episode that I watched, what's his name? I'm sorry, the robot guy with the 4 arms.
General Grievous?
Yeah, General Grievous.
Grievous?
Was attacking he was attacking a village with a ton of droids and stuff, and then another tribe took this girl in that was like the sole survivor, and the village is like, well, they won't attack us as long as we don't attack them and stuff, and the sole survivor is like, well, no, you need to defend yourselves and blah blah. And basically they got like, she took a couple of other people and they got attacked by the droids, and the main chief person saved them. And she's like, just because we don't want to fight doesn't mean we don't know how to fight. It's like, you brought this on yourself kind of a thing. She's like, you've chosen your own path, and that's how it ended. So I would assume they're just going to follow on with what this person from that one tribe that got obliterated is going to happen. So,
well, I mean, you just told me Grievous is in it. I'm already sold. I'll watch an episode.
Yeah.
Definitely go check that out. Where can you watch that, Janae?
It's Disney Plus.
Oh, that's right. Star Wars, of course.
The plus of thy Disney?
Yes. Had to redeem myself after that post last night.
Watch on Netflix now, X-Men 97.
Right? It's like,
I can't find X-Men 97 on Netflix. You were wrong.
Well, I already knows that I was like scroll liking when I was like half asleep last night. He's like, "Hey, you up?"
For Stranger Things
why you
on
don't
Disney Plus,
Facebook
I'm not
sleep,
finding it.
Janae.
No, seriously, I fell asleep after watching Doctor Who and saw something Tyler posted, liked it, passed back out. He messaged me. He's like, "Hey, you up?" And I didn't get it until this morning.
I was up at like midnight last night watching TV, and I got like, she liked when I was, and she sent me a reel. And I was like, "Oh, what? Can you not sleep?" And she didn't reply. So this morning when she replied, I was like, "What are you like sleep texting in here?" And she's like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Look at her. This is Janae."
Seriously, it is what I will wake up in the middle on the couch, sit up, start doom scrolling, send people reels, and pass back out while still sitting up.
Janae, are you in
Janae, are you sleeping?
Are ghosts coming into your soul and like using you to view social media while you're sleeping?
Well, I don't have a soul, so they can just use my body.
It's like,
while you're sleeping, you're less there, so they can just like, and you're just
basically, yeah.
It's like this. The laundry. Okay, there's laundry.
I was also playing a game at the time.
Janae, are you awake? No, I'm not. I'm not.
Janae's going to use that excuse the next time she gets a bunch of boxes from Amazon show up, and her husband's like, "Why did we just spend $300 on Amazon?" Weird. I don't know. It must have been the ghost when I was sleeping. So weird.
I did not order this. You ordered it, Matt. That was not me.
Yeah.
I ordered on your
the new wig was clearly you, Matt, not me.
Stuff and when he is ordering stuff.
Janae, this is all Magneto and Speedo stuff. Explain yourself.
Hey, maybe
I'd rather have Gambit in a Speedo, man. And
yeah, she would be ordering
Gambit.
Gambit
in a hammock?
She wants Gambit in that crop top.
Can we do Gambit in a hammock? Gambit in a hammock?
I can send you the link for the stuff so you know how to get what you need to make Gambit in a hammock. Or Gambit
Okay.
and Steve-O.
Wait. It can be like, there's like Damn It Janet. We can have Damn It Gambit or something like that. Damn
Oh,
it,
that'd be
Janet.
cool. I like that. Damn it. I love
feeling
you.
mad.
Wait.
I'm
We're
feeling
talking
mad.
so much about the guys.
Mad.
What about the girls? Let's
Yeah.
show some love,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Well,
I
the
mean,
problem
there's
is
nothing
there's
stopping you
already-
guys, but
Yeah.
The problem is it's always us talking though. It's always us talking. So particularly me. So it's always us talking about the chicks.
Well, clearly we have to make a Sailor Venus one for Will, so he
Oh,
can
hell
light it on
no.
fire.
Hell
on,
yeah.
Oh hell no.
on stage.
Hell yeah.
No.
Sailor Venus
We
Peach
don't need
anime
none of
girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ando wants Rogue.
Or
Yeah.
Ivy. I'll take
Or
Rogue or Ivy.
that. Y'all know who I want for real.
Or he'll probably, he'll come up with like a way to combine Ivy and Rogue together, and then he'll just
Hell
create
yeah.
that.
Y'all know who I want for real.
Yeah.
Janae
Princess
knows.
Diana.
Janae knows.
We all know. Everybody wants Ryan Reynolds. Okay, Will, we all know
anime.
this.
Diana's not anime. From anime.
Everybody wants Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
Riz from High School DxD.
your brain fart. Just start with an R.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just said
Riz from
Rhea.
High School DxD. Yes, sir.
That's right. Start with an
I
R.
only know that because I heard you say it, Will.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
Riz
would
from
have
High
said
School
Bulma
DxD.
from
Yeah, I
Dragon
was
Ball.
right. I was gonna say reason, and I was like, I don't know if that's right.
oh, I really want to try and finish High School DxD. I really want to. It's such a hard show to watch for me.
Watch,
You need to finish it.
Oh, I need to watch this.
I'm trying.
Will, you know what you do not need to finish?
What?
Food Wars. Do not finish Food Wars.
Oh, I ain't even
Whatever.
started.
Not until you actually watch it. So shush.
I ain't even
Oh
started
my
watching
god, this food is so good. Oh, my pants.
it.
You know what? Food Wars actually might be the greatest show to watch after watching Madam Web. So,
All right,
I mean,
Ty. I
it's
challenge
that
you to
bad.
watch 5 episodes of Food Wars. Then, after saying that.
after watching Madam Web, sure, yeah, 100%. Like my whole visual, like how I perceive anything of art, is ruined forever. So sure. It's
Man,
like
like I
after
said,
you
I'm
get
not-
drunk, after like the 10th shot, everything just keeps going down. So, you know.
Dag.
I didn't think it could get any worse. Oh my god, it's getting worse.
Good, keep going, just keep going.
Oh.
Tyler was found dead in his apartment. What
Oh
happened?
no.
Apparently,
That's
he
horrible.
watched Madam Web and took a shot every time there was a bad scene. Alcohol poisoning at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
Apparently, he went through 3 bottles before he died. No, that's
Tyler,
impressive.
you're
3
only
bottles.
supposed to take 1 shot per scene. I couldn't contain myself.
I
It was that
drowned
bad.
myself. That's what happened. The scene
Oh
kept
my
going.
gosh.
Tyler, do you know why you're at the pearly gates? I overdrank myself? No, you put up with Madam Web. Congratulations, you made it to heaven.
I knew I watched it for a reason.
All right.
You're
all
like
right.
you're like
Who
Kenny
wants
from that
to
episode
discover
of
this
South
week?
Park when he dies. They know how much torture you can endure. So by watching Madam Web, you now just secured your spot in heaven. So when you die, you know you're going to heaven.
What do they say? God gives his hardest battles to his toughest angels. Well,
Which is why I have
Yes.
not watched Madam Web yet.
yeah.
Ah,
By the way, congrats, Will. You're also going to heaven.
Woohoo!
yes, sir.
What
All
were you
right.
saying, Will?
Who here watched Star Trek Discovery this week?
I'm so sad that I didn't act. I'm so sorry. I will watch it tonight.
Oh, you're gonna be really sad because it was an amazing episode.
Again, at this point, anything could be amazing after what I watched. But yeah,
Well, just
I'm
like
excited to
your
watch.
2 hours would have been better spent on Star Trek Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours
Yeah.
to spend anything. But yes, I want to watch Discovery. Was it good? Was it really good?
Yes, it was amazing. So they went and they basically they went to the library.
Okay, they made it there. Yeah, they figured out where it was.
Yeah. And with all of these clues that they've had to follow, there's always some sort of catch.
Mhm.
Well, this one, once she touched the artifact, it caused her to go into basically like a coma state where she had to walk through in her mind to figure it out.
Dream state, always fun.
Yeah. Well, but they have all of this going on while like the I want to call them the Kree, but it's not that the bad guys this season.
The
The
Romulans?
bad guys this season. Are you talking about the ones we just dealt with fending off the Bree?
Yes.
Remember the Bree?
The Bree, yeah. Like I said, I'm like, I wanted to call them the Kree, but no, the Kree is Marvel. So, but they get to the library at the same time
How did the Bree knew where the library was?
because they have
Oh,
locks.
that's right. That's right. Well, yeah, but she didn't know where the library was, though, did she?
I think she got some of the information before she left the ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so they're trying, like, and
I'm just
because
wearing
of
my
the
Star
fact
Trek
that
shirt.
the Bree are contributing members to the library,
Of course they are.
yeah, of course, right? They can't, basically, they won't deny them access.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, it's supposed to. The whole point of the library is that it's equal access. Like nobody can
Right.
be denied or told they couldn't access. Yeah, so like that's the concept of it, anyway.
Yeah. So naturally they get there, Discovery's there. Basically, they figure out the clue and she gets beamed out just in time. But then it's like the Bree is like, hey, we need what you have. And if you don't give it to us, we're gonna either blow up your ship or blow up the library. Pick one. So they basically they kind of stall for time to figure out the coordinates to the next location. Then they send them over the information, the pieces, for them to figure it out. And as that happens, they still turn and fire on Discovery, which I mean we knew they were going to do. That's how kind of how they roll. And Discovery gets out with, you know, some damage naturally, and so they've got to repair the ship. So,
Well, I mean, when she's in her dream state, what obstacle is it that she has to overcome? Is that the past, or is it
well,
something
it
new?
wasn't necessarily like an obstacle she had to overcome. It was more a matter of like, well, and some of it was because, and I don't want to give away too many spoilers on this one.
Okay. I
Because
can watch it.
yeah, well, so because the image of what's guiding her through the library is book.
Of course it is.
Yeah, because it pulls from her own memories to create an environment.
They're trying so hard to put her back with book, aren't they?
They really are.
Well, okay. Why did they try so hard to split them up just to try to push them back together, like the next second? Like, I don't know. It's like they were like, oh, the book's gonna leave the show. Like maybe he got another job, and then he found out he wasn't getting the other job, and he needs to stay on longer. And they're like, I guess he's staying, so we need to like write him that he's gonna stay. I don't know. I like Book. I like his character for the most part.
Yeah.
It's just so funny to me because they put them together. They worked out really well together, and then they went to this big deal of like, not anymore. We're splitting up, and then 5 seconds later, not anymore. We gotta make you guys feel like you have to be together all the time, and we're like, there's so much sexual tension because we don't like each other, but actually we do love each other, and we're just gonna. I'm like, you don't need that. You don't like either just have them get back together. I mean, you're telling me 10,000 years in the future or however far in the future we still can't communicate well enough to just address
Obviously
human,
not.
like needs
No,
and
us
communications?
men are
Like,
dumb.
that sucks.
Us men are dumb.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna say right now, Book is not the dumb one here. He's part of it, but he's not the only one. Especially it sucks because he has like telepathy powers and empathy powers bullshit. Like he should be able to sense things. But like she is just as guilty as being stupid in this.
Oh yeah.
Two sides to every coin, man. Just say.
Not in Madam Web's case. Both sides suck.
Yeah, I mean, besides what, Adam Scott? Name another male character besides the bad guy. You can't. It's all boobs, which is why the movie sucked.
There wasn't even any boobs. They were all covered, which is technically good.
Not according to the guy who did his business at the movie theater. Or maybe he's into that thing. I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably a creeper because he was probably into the people dressed like teenagers.
Yep. Yeah. You know, privacy of your own home, man. Seriously, Jesus Christ.
All right, let's move on. Who watched Doctor Who this week?
Woohoo! I
Janae
did.
did.
Yeah, Janae,
Yeah, I
Janae
did.
fell asleep.
Full transparency, I've never watched any Doctor Who ever. So
Will, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat, Will. I've never watched Doctor
The
Who.
thing with Doctor Who is you really don't have to have watched Doctor Who in the past.
I know.
You really
I
get the
just-
story.
I just know that there's like a
But
telephone
I feel
booth that people make fun of being a toilet. That's really all I know about it. And there's a magical robot that kills people.
Bro.
No, I just feel like I'm missing I feel like I'm missing out on something that like a lot of people love, and I don't get it. I don't get it.
So
I don't know if I have to
think
go
I know
back
what's
and watch
happening with this
other
today.
Doctor Who's that other people have really liked, because like
Hear me out.
my husband and I
think-
are confused about the Doctor's outfit choices and the way
Well,
he
Okay, so Janae, give me a minute. Give me a minute. here.
and also I feel like their budget wise, it reminds me of sci-fi like those made for
I know
TV
where you're
movies
going
that
with
sci-fi
that.
used to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
So I feel like I'm hurting other people's like
hold on. Give me a minute here to kind of break some of this down for you.
so
So
so I don't know
Set
how I feel
design-
about this show.
the set design is how that's always been with Doctor Who, because it did
Okay.
start out on like public access television.
It did PBS.
Yeah.
Tom
So,
Baker was the first
Doctor
Doctor
Who
Who.
started on
Tom Baker was
PBS.
Yes.
Started on
The
PBS.
same network with Sesame Street created
Yep.
Doctor Who.
Yep. It came on late night. It came on late night Saturday night around 10 o'clock, at least in my time zone. Tom Baker was the first Doctor Who, and it was weird. Back
Sesame
then,
Street is
it
the
was
same network that
weird.
Doctor Who was created on.
Because when it first hit, because when it first hit, it came up with the Daleks, and it was just weird. I mean, it had the music that was weird for that time, and it was just weird.
So, but to Janae's other points, though. So yeah, the budgetary side, it's never been done with high budget. So remember that. Now, even I'm having some issues with this particular Doctor.
Can't say because
I feel like I need to go back and rewatch the Christmas special, because I think I kind of zoned out partway through. It's my understanding that is that when the regeneration happened this time, the Doctor basically split in two. So there's like the Doctor that had all of that trauma and all the badness and like all the wars that he'd been through was one Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And the other Doctor doesn't have any of that. Like, he still has some of the memories. Like, he knows that that Gallifrey no longer exists. He knows that he's the last of his kind. The issue that I'm having with this, and people are going to come at me for this, I already know it. The energy of this Doctor, it's like over the top Captain Jack Harkness.
Okay.
And over the top drag show. Now, I like both of those things separately.
Janae won't know Captain
You cannot
Harkness.
put them into one and not give me a drag show.
Janae won't know Captain Harkness.
That's true. She won't, but she understands drag show.
Yeah.
That's the stuff where the men dress up like women, right?
Yes.
Sometimes it's women that dress up as men. One of my
that-
friends is one of the top 3 drag kings in the country.
I was saying that's drag king, right?
Yeah. So I feel like it's like South Beach, but not as good. But the entertainment is just so over the top when it doesn't need to be.
Can I just say that sneaking drink that Ty just did real nonchalantly was perfect timing with that
That was
talking.
perfect
It was
timing right there. That was
perfect timing. Like,
perfect.
Cat just stops and Ty's just,
I
because
just
he knows
felt
the
like
next thing Cat's going to say is going to set him off.
I just felt like they were going like a mile a minute, and there was like I was like, oh my gosh, somebody needs to breathe.
And that puts you to sleep, Janae?
No, that was episode 2 with the space babies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Episode 1 did not make me fall asleep.
With the first couple of episodes of a new Doctor,
Mm-hmm.
it's a little bit manic. The first couple.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, let me get through this. Then it kept going.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh no. Like, I get that he's the happy party doctor, but like, there's got to be some balance between like,
Right. I feel you.
yeah, like Janae, if you can find the time, go back and start, and I think it's going to technically be listed as episode 1
Mm-hmm.
of Doctor Who, and that's going to be Doctor number 9.
Doctor number 9.
And kind of watch 9 and 10,
Okay.
and you'll see the transition between the two,
Okay.
and you'll see kind of what I'm talking about there. But no, even as a longtime Doctor Who fan,
Okay.
it's not the actor. Like, the actor's doing a phenomenal job with the material he's being given.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, did you? And okay, I was a theater kid, so I knew that I knew these people. How many of you guys knew those theater kids in high school that were just so over the top all the time?
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That is what he reminds me of. Like,
Tyler, what are you
like,
doing?
He's being over the top.
Tell us how you really feel about Madam Web, Ty.
Oh my god.
But I just can't. Janae said, I said, what? You've never seen?
I've never seen it, Will.
I want someone to screenshot Will's shocked face because anytime I say something about that I've never seen, he always has this "oh my god" shocked face. Even though I'm always under a rock with stuff, and it just makes me laugh that Will is just always like, "oh my god."
You've never seen what?
Dear Lord, Janae. Yeah.
Oh, you ain't never seen no Doctor Who. No, I have mercy.
So I say I've never seen Doctor Who, and Will's just like, oh well, it's Ando. Janae's never seen Doctor Who, and holy shit.
Well,
oh man! All right. Speaking of Doctor Who, the Doctor Who 2024 Christmas special will be written by Stephen Moffat. It is titled "Joy to the World" and will guest star Nicola Coughlin. There you go. I got it out eventually. Coughlin. I got it out eventually.
You coughed it out eventually.
I got it out there. Coughed out Coughlin. Yes. Then we have some casting picks here, some Marvel casting picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
he looks so sad.
He does look sad.
It's okay, Ryan. It's okay.
Ryan, you gonna be all right, bro?
It's like,
Bro,
man,
you gonna be all right, bro? You gotta look so sad. You gonna be all right, bro?
What was I thinking?
He looks like the face that he's like, oh shit, I hope they don't find out I have an OnlyFans as well.
Yeah.
I saw what happened to the last guy.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's go pick number 2.
Oh, I can see this.
That can't
I don't
be
know
true.
how I feel about
There's
that.
no way
No,
that's
that
true.
cannot be true.
Because if that was true, then Sony is at the helm of Marvel now, and the world has really gone to hell, and we are in the the apocalypse.
The other
All
thing,
right,
Hey, nice play
And
on
this
words,
is-
Ty.
Yes,
this is where I
yeah.
go with this being rumor,
Yep.
is The Rock
Is full of shit.
doesn't want to. He refuses to play a villain.
The Rock is just full of shit.
Well, you're right.
But technically, like, is Black Adam an anti-hero?
Nope.
Yeah,
So-
Doctor Who's more of an anti-hero
Nope.
than he is a villain.
Yeah, but he was very upset with the way that so he tried to make Black Adam more of a hero and less of an anti-hero,
Yeah.
and we all saw what that got them.
I don't like it.
You know,
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this for a second because I do have an opinion about that real quick. You messed that up. You messed that up toward the end of Black Adam. You went for the big wrestling finish instead of going with the big storyline finish. It should have been Shazam. It should have been Shazam. It should have been Captain Marvel at the end. You could have done Superman later if you really wanted to do it. It should have been Shazam. If you would have done that, you would have got a
You could
second
have done
movie.
it the way that they did it in one of the animated movies where it's Shazam versus Black Adam. Shazam can't take it alone, so Shazam recruits help and then brings Superman to help out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Them-
they wear
them
the
having
same
Henry
damn
Cavill-
costumes.
Them
wear
having Henry Cavill at the end only ruined the chances of Henry Cavill ever being able to come back in DC because of his name being attached to that awful movie.
Yep,
But
yep.
I mean, you look at the comics and you look at the DC Universe animated, Black Adams and Shazam have the same uniforms. They have to. That's like Magneto and Xavier being like, "Hey, we're gonna be rivals," and then Magneto takes on bitch ass Cyclops because reasons. I mean,
reasons.
no,
and he is a
I
bitch.
think it was.
He
Yeah, it
is
was
a bitch. He
Black
is a
Adam's
bitch. Say that.
Black Adam's a dumb character. I'm sorry. Come hate me in the comments. Go ahead. Black Adam's a dumb character. Why?
I think
Because
some of
if
the
your
media-
nemesis is a 10-year-old kid, you're really not doing that great, dude. Like you're not that great of a.
Let's be fair though, Ty. Like parts of Shazam and Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods were fun because of the 10-year-old character that was into it.
Yeah, this isn't talking about the. Like, here's the thing. I didn't like the first Shazam movie, but I did like
dude,
Shazam.
I loved it.
I love
loved
Shazam
the
too.
Shazam.
I don't like the Shazam character. So for me, the first Shazam movie was hard to watch. The second,
I just like the actor. I like Zachary.
Yeah, Zachary Levi played. I thought Zachary Levi played him amazing.
I don't think Shazam was a bad movie. I'm not putting it on my bad movie list.
There's only one, and that's Madam Web.
Madam Web has a list of her own.
He's like the second strong. He's like he could be arguably the second strongest hero in DC.
I'm not trying to say like here's the. It's just the problem is when he like. I didn't grow up reading Shazam comics. I didn't grow up any of that, and so it wasn't until probably about I learned about Shazam's character probably when I was like 18, 19. And at that point, the idea of like, oh, well, it's a 10-year-old kid who gets to become this person. What? I didn't like it. I always thought it was stupid. And again, I'm not trying to like hate on it because I know somebody out there loves it. There's billions of characters. I sit here and love Cloak and Dagger. That's not everyone's favorite kind of thing.
No.
You know?
Mm-mm.
So like,
you're right.
Yeah, and I'm not even running around saying like, oh, Shazam's a stupid character. How dare people make it? No, I just don't personally like Shazam. I don't like. I think I've always made fun of Black Adam for the fact that if Black Adam's nemesis is Shazam, who is a 10-year-old kid, how bad of a villain are you? Like, here's the thing: I want to see an episode of Robot Chicken where Legion of Doom finds out that Shazam's a 10-year-old kid, and they all look at Black Adam and they're like, "That's your nemesis."
I was like, my guy is a guy who dresses up as a bat. You have a 10-year-old kid. Now get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Lex Luthor pops out. My dude's an alien who's like a god, and you can't defeat a 10-year-old kid?
Right.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Cheetah comes out and goes, I'm taking on an Amazonian god. You can't beat up a 10-year-old kid.
Lex Luthor is like, I could have convinced this dude to say his name in 5 seconds and then beat the shit out of this kid. Like, what the hell is... Get the hell out of the Legion of Doom. Fuck off.
The one thing I will say, though, that at least DC was smart enough to retcon that shit. At least they were smart enough to retcon that. So shout out to them for retconning that, saying his name that can change him back. So shout out to them for at least changing that part of his character. Because I thought that was a stupid way to access your power. Shazam, you get them back. Say it again, they gone. So I thought that was kind of dumb because once she turns back to Billy Batson, he's defenseless.
What did they how did they retcon? Sorry.
Because now he doesn't have. It's more of a mental thing than it is him saying it out loud. So it's not like he can say Shazam and then he'll change back. It's more like a force of. It's more like a if he wants to do it or not. Right.
Power of will.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. More of power will than is anything else. So I thought that was kind of cool that they did change that part because I thought it was just stupid. Because you saw it in Justice League Unlimited with him and Superman fought. He says Shazam again, and after that, Superman is grabbed him by the mouth, taped his mouth up, and he defends to that point.
DC, one thing I have to say about DC, I mean, there's a handful of characters I will always love from DC. Like, there's never going to be, like, I will never not love certain characters from DC. But can we admit that DC has some of the dumbest weaknesses?
They do.
I mean,
they do.
Superman, what's your weakness? A rock.
A rock.
Okay.
Different color rocks.
Batman, what's your weakness? Trauma.
Good parents.
Okay.
Martian Manhunter, fire.
Well, that's everyone's weakness.
I mean,
Everyone's
I mean,
kind of
at
got a weakness to fire. Like, Will, if I looked you on fire right now, I don't think you'd be doing too hot, man.
I gotta say, at least, at least it's not like Iceman, where his weakness is salt. You mean that thing that's everywhere? That's your kryptonite?
The
Kryptonite,
Flash. What is the Flash's weakness? I have ice. I can make ice, and the Flash is fucked.
It slows him down.
Have you guys seen the YouTube clip where Pete Holmes plays Professor Xavier and he fires the X-Men?
It is the X-Men.
I gotta watch that. I've never seen that.
Oh my god! Well, I will send you a clip. But the first person that he fires is Wolverine, and his reasoning is, you have, we're firing you.
His reasoning is what happened at the end of the last episode, not this episode, but the previous episode of X-Men.
Yeah. We take on a guy who controls metal, the one thing that you're made of, and Wolverine's entire argument is, I have a motorcycle, maybe I'll ride that. Logan, what is a motorcycle made of? And Logan just looks in deadpan and goes, tubes. I'm sorry, did you say glass and tubes? Logan, I don't think you're really picturing a motorcycle and trying. It's made of meh. And Logan's looking at him all, it's made of metal. He goes, man. Yeah, so it's metal. The thing Magneto can control, pick you up and throw you off the bridge, and now you're fucking dead. I can run really fast at him. It's still going to take you 3 or 4 minutes to chase him down, or I can have Storm fly up into a hurricane and suck him up into the hurricane. Problem solved. It's just you have to watch. But he fires Wolverine, then he fires Gambit. Then he fires Iceman, and I think Iceman is the funniest because he name drops Kryptonite from DC, and you just see Iceman go, Kryptonite? What's that? And he has to back up, and he goes, "Oh, right, that's DC. Wrong franchise."
Damn,
dude, but it's funny. I think they're pretty.
Yeah,
funny.
he goes on and fires Rogue. He fires.
What is
Angel.
it that I can't do with my powers that I can't remember? Come over here under this sweet honey tree and give me a kiss on my sweet honey lips. Oh, you're dead. Right. How do I keep forgetting?
I think his favorite, for me, my favorite when he fired is Angel. When he fires Angel.
Yes.
The only two people when he fires Jubilee. The only two people he doesn't fire, but they quit, is Storm and Jean Grey. He doesn't fire those two, but they both end up quitting after dealing with them. Because I think for Storm, he asks her to change the weather so he could have a better golf game on Saturday.
Do you want me to change the weather so that you can see the trees? I also like these little bugs. I think they've taken me as one of their own.
And then for Jean Grey, he tries to mentally send an image of his dick to Jean Grey's head.
Oh, he does. He does, and then so she does it back to him.
Jean sends a picture of Scott's dick to him in her head, and he's like, "Oh, God!"
What were those two they were touching? I believe they call that docking, and yes, I saw it. Oh,
yeah.
Hey, Dave, real quick. Hey, Dave, if you're watching, don't forget this is a late night show, Dave. So,
Geek After Dark, baby.
This is a late night show, Dave. Late night Saturday night. So,
we did cross over the hour mark, so we are for sure in Gauntlet After Dark.
Yes. But this is a late night show. So if you hear anything if you're watching, Dave, I just want to let you know this is a late night show.
Do we need to tone it down?
No, we're fine. We're fine. I'm going
to put our PG rating back up. Again, until I see the movie.
She's too small.
I mean, she's only a head in that picture. I don't know how small we could be.
Like small as in short, Will? Or are you talking about boobs?
She's small as in short.
Okay.
I can't tell how tall she is in that picture. So
but Halle Berry's also short, isn't she?
What other roles did she play in?
I just can't see her doing Storm, because Storm's like what? 5'10"?
Yeah, but Halle Berry's like 5'4", 5'5".
Yeah. She's always wearing.
You got to bring that big girl energy.
Right.
I mean, have you ever met a Chihuahua?
I have. Let me see something. Okay, so Halle Berry 5'5". Okay. Let's see. Do y'all think she was the best Storm?
So
For
far.
Halle Berry,
I
hands
liked
down,
her
I
so
think so.
far. I liked her.
Okay, now in the comics, she's Storm is 5'11".
Yeah.
Dang, girl.
So,
Well, she is a
England.
goddess.
and I've never seen Monet act. I've seen
Monet's
her.
5 foot.
I've seen her do everything else, but I haven't seen her act. So we have to
You've
see.
seen her do everything else? What does that
Well,
mean?
in terms of singing and in terms of being an entertainer, yeah.
I was like, what are you
Not as
watching,
concerned
Will?
with
More
the
after dark.
Will.
Will's like, I've seen her do
Yeah.
everything else.
Everything
OnlyFans.
Does someone else have an OnlyFans? Is everyone from Disney and Marvel have OnlyFans?
else.
This is why we're not popular, guys. We need to get a Geek Gauntlet
Disney's
over
first
OnlyFans.
Apparently,
OnlyFans
all the
page.
cool
Yes,
people have
yes,
OnlyFans.
yes.
All the cool people.
Yes, Lord, we need an OnlyFans page.
I
Yes.
bet you secretly Ryan Reynolds has one for fun.
Yep.
Oh,
I want to know what
No
his
drag.
role is.
but I don't like him.
Why don't you like him?
I don't know. I just don't find him
Wasn't he
funny.
Beard Hunter?
He was
He's-
also in Cobra Kai.
He's in Cobra
Yeah, it was Cobra Kai,
Kai.
Was
He's
that?
the
No,
Stingray in Cobra Kai.
Or maybe I'm mixing him up with somebody else. I think.
I don't know.
Let me see.
See, I don't know enough of the
Is he gonna be
villains.
the thing?
I don't know enough of the
Maybe
villains
the-
to make a decision on which
What
one.
if, what
he
if
should
he's
play,
Mole Man? What if they bring him on to be Mole Man?
That
No,
might
watch
be good.
it.
That might be
No,
good.
no, he'll be the Human Torch just so that like.
Well, no, they already casted the Human Torch.
Stuff, man.
The Human Torch, isn't it the guy from Stranger Things?
I think I can't
It
remember.
should have been Chris Evans, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's not Pedro Pascal.
Chris Evans would do it too.
He would do it. He would. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on my Human Torch, Captain America.
I will not let this
That'd be
die.
hilarious.
I'm sorry, but the best scene that Marvel needs to do in Deadpool 3, and they won't do it, is going to be Chris Evans and Michael B. Jordan sitting at a table across from the new actor who's going to play Human Torch. And they're just going to look at him and say, hey, if it doesn't go well, it's okay. You can come back. And
Right.
only you. And guess what? Everyone will love you even more when you come back.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Right.
That could be a 30-second scene.
He plays a good
I hate
villain.
that suit against that wall.
That's probably the point.
Yeah, that's probably the point.
I'm John Malkovich. The Fantastic Four are not fantastic.
All right, let's move on. Let me. Uh-oh. Did I scroll down
Uh-oh.
too far? I think I did scroll down too far.
That's what she said.
Oh, only fans after dark.
Very much after dark. Very much. So.
Hey,
Um,
You know, we
hey,
could-
you're
we could
choking
look
a lot
into
over there. Everything
broadcasting
going
on
okay?
OnlyFans.
All right, the film is for Shang-Chi 2 will begin in March 2025 and last until July 2025.
Swordmaster.
Have 2 new suits, and the 10 rings will give him new abilities.
I like the idea of bringing in Swordmaster, White Fox, and Wave.
Iron Fist.
It's got to be a new Iron Fist, though.
Oh, I bet you it will be.
What's
Unfortunately,
wrong
here's
with
the
the
thing.
other Iron Fist?
It can't be that last dude. That last dude was boring.
But hey,
I don't know, dude. I like him in the
outro.
Defenders, man.
Whoa.
You just didn't like him because he was in Game of Thrones.
Be careful with Defenders because it also had S.J. Clarkson directing 2 episodes of that, and we don't want to talk about that.
Was that the same guy that directed that movie that shall not be named that has the acronyms MW?
The same woman,
Oh.
yes. But no, I don't. Here's the thing. I don't think he was the worst thing ever with Iron Fist. Like, I don't think Iron Fist was a good show. But like, the problem is by the end of season 2, the last like 2 or 3 episodes, I felt like they kind of figured it out, and it worked for me. The last 2 or 3 episodes kind of worked for me because I mean, we got Colleen Wing.
Yeah.
And she's dope. I love her. She's
Yeah.
great. The actress playing her is great. She did
Sure.
great. In the universe, like when Iron Fist shows up in Luke Cage's show to help him out, that was a really fun crossover episode.
Yeah.
I loved it. And like I just think for the most part, like he's not a horrible Danny. I think the first, I don't think they knew what to do with him though, that first season and everything. But by the time they got to the very end of season 2, they figured out how to do his character, and it worked. And then, but by the time they figured out how to work, they had to cancel the show. And I was like, I think had we gotten one more season, it could have been better.
When I think of the Defenders, I just maybe because I didn't know who Jessica Jones was, but like I didn't understand or really get her character. But when you think of New York, you think of the Marvel characters, you totally could have thrown Spider-Man in and had him been the fourth.
So my issue with the Defenders, so Defenders was what, 4 episodes, I think?
No, it was 6 or 8. I think it was 8.
It wasn't 8 for sure, because it was short. It was short as hell.
Yeah, then it would have been 6.
Okay, maybe it was 6 episodes.
I'll double check. I could have sworn it was 8, man. Hold on.
It was super short.
It was.
The issue I had was they at Comic-Con had announced that they were going to do a Defenders show. I remember the trailer. The teaser trailer had the Nirvana "Come as You Are" as a friend, and it had like this cool.
It says 8. Number of episodes for the Defenders was 8. Yeah.
Then they were. It was. I don't know. That's crazy. Either way. The problem is to me, I remember watching Defenders, and it felt like when they first told us Defenders was coming out. I think it was about a year and a half, 2 years later when the show actually aired.
Yeah.
It felt like an afterthought. Like it felt like 6 months before the show came out, Marvel came to them and said, "Okay, what do you guys have filmed?" And they're like, "Oh shit, we forgot to film something," and they hurried up and filmed something real quick and just put it out. And because it feels rushed, it feels really put together poorly. And it sucks because it could have been like could have been Avengers level Netflix like greatness.
Absolutely.
Because Luke Cage was very successful. Iron Fist, despite being a little weak, it was there. Jessica Jones was very successful.
And let's not forget about how big Daredevil was on Netflix.
Exactly. So I mean, you could have had this show rival the power of the Avengers movie on Netflix. But again, it felt half-assed. It felt slapped together real quick, and it didn't really hold any. It was just kind of like, I
will argue. I enjoyed the Defenders.
I'm not saying it's bad. It just felt like it was rushed.
And even rushed, I enjoyed it. So
my problem with the Defenders is the fact that they're just street level. Yeah, and that was my whole issue with they were just street level dudes. Don't get me wrong, Luke Cage strong.
They should have called it Heroes for Hire. That's what they should have done.
Yeah. Luke Cage was strong. Give him that. Jessica Jones, even though you didn't. My issue with Jessica Jones, they didn't do a good job saying who she was or explaining who she was.
She was a person that likes to drink.
That's all.
They just hoped people would know who she was, and they didn't do a good job.
They just hope. They didn't go into or expand upon who she was in the comics.
I mean, let's be honest though, season 1 really survived from Kilgrave.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they didn't do the Dr. Purple storyline Mr. Purple storyline very well.
They didn't do that good either.
I think
but it's okay. A lot of it had to do
I think a lot of it had to do with the success of what Daredevil had, and then kind of that stopping power of people like Luke Cage. We're getting Iron Fist. We'll just throw them all together, and it'll be a big success. And I think to a point that gets you somewhere, but I think by the 6th or 7th episode, it's kind of like
having the Night Nurse appear in all the seasons, all the shows. That was
cool.
Rosario
Dawson. All right, let me go. Let me go do this one real quick.
Oh, and Janae Kilgraves was a Doctor Who, by the way.
Yeah,
I know that.
Okay.
From
David Tennant, right?
Arguably one of the best Doctor Who's, arguably, but that's okay.
Wasn't David Tennant also the guy who played Crouch in Harry Potter?
Yes.
Yeah.
What y'all think about this?
Let's go McDonald's. Fuck, man, it's McDonald's. No, I had a bad experience with McDonald's lately.
Bad. I have one of them. They're like little voodoo doll things. Like they're bad. They're like little stuffed bullshit. Like,
they're just little doll things.
I have a problem.
Why do it this early? A year and a half away from the movie? Like, what are you hoping to accomplish with that?
Well, but here's the thing: wasn't the movie originally supposed to come out in 2024?
Oh, sure, yeah, but you could have pushed
it. Yeah, but you have to look at the merchandising though. So where Disney and Marvel can hold that merchandise,
McDonald's
if
cannot.
McDonald's has that contract,
Yeah.
they can't push up other releases to cover that gap.
Well, then
Right.
it sounds like they had poor contracts.
Well, because wasn't there Emperor's New Groove? Technically, like the actors and everybody got the final script right when it already had come out because they had lined it up with the launch of the Happy Meals and stuff. And
Yeah.
so
Emperor's New Groove, if you remember correctly, I don't know if you even know this, New Groove wasn't supposed to be Emperor's New Groove.
yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
whole nother movie that was supposed to be
Yeah.
made, and then they
It was
just scrapped it and took. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nando,
When
you
you-
said Nando,
when
you
you're
said you had a
something
problem with
like
that poster?
Yeah, why is the Falcon white? Look at the guy flying
No,
in the
he's not
picture.
white.
He's white.
He's Hispanic.
Okay.
He's white.
No,
My
he's
Falcon is
Hispanic.
black.
That's
Because
not
No,
the
now
Falcon.
that's Captain
No,
America.
Falcon.
No,
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 that's
no,
not the Falcon.
Falcon now.
Yes.
Ando.
Okay. All
There's
right,
a
hold
different
on. Hold
Falcon,
on.
and he's already introduced him.
Full transparency. I know in the Winter Soldier, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Falcon becomes Captain America. I get that. I do not like that the new Falcon that they have on that poster is a fucking white guy.
It's not a white guy.
Falcon
though.
should be
They
black.
introduced-
It's
They
just like War
already
Machine.
introduced him. He's a Hispanic guy. They introduced him in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yes, so he is a person that is a person in the army, just like what's his face?
Bucky?
Anthony Mackie.
Well, yeah, I was trying to say his character name, but yeah.
Hold on. I take back my previous remark. And here's to the Hispanic community. Way to go, guys.
There we go.
At the very
Quiero
end
Taco
of
Bell.
the show, that guy opens up a Ziploc bag and gets the wings.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Obviously, as you can tell, I have not watched the Winter Soldier and the Falcon yet. So
I think, and again, my issue with this version, he can't fight. So we're gonna see.
Sam Wilson can't fight, or
Sam Wilson can't fight. In the comics, he's a badass because he got the super soldier serum in the comics. This one don't.
Who's
So
to say that something doesn't happen between the Thunderbolts and the new Captain America
he
movie that
could
he
get
doesn't get
it,
it?
and he could get it. He could get it in between there, but that's what makes him a badass in the comics.
But didn't he also choose not to when they technically kind of offered it to him in the show?
yeah,
And
But I mean, like, you could open up Captain America New World Order where he's going as Captain America and there's like an explosion or like a building crumbles and they find him to where, oh my God, he's on life support. We'll give him blood samples.
Right.
And
Right.
maybe there's blood with super soldier serum in it.
Marvel has already issued a statement on this, and Marvel did say they are looking to expand the storyline to being able to show, because in the past, Captain America could get beat up by a god and still keep going.
Yeah.
And so they wanted, which I don't know if I agree. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying I like this idea. I'm just saying this is what they're saying, and they want a Captain America that can bleed. They want someone that feels more human, and they want someone that, if he gets blown up or beaten up, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see him get hurt.
Did you not see Captain America bleed against Thanos in Endgame, everybody? Come on.
Yeah,
I mean,
but he got punched by Thanos and got back up. A regular human being get punched by Thanos. They ain't
You
getting,
did.
Yeah, they're gone.
I'm getting up, bro. I'm getting. I didn't hear no bell. I'm pulling Randy Marsh from South Park.
Ando, you would be like Loki after the Hulk beats him up.
One shot, Thanos looks at me and goes, "Not worth my time."
Or just hold on. I just turned you into a rubber duck.
There you go.
But no. They want to play with that storyline, that creative idea of making it so that he could, there is stakes in it for him. So that you don't have to have him fighting Thanos to have the stakes. You can have him fight you can have him fight Taskmaster and still have stakes.
Yeah. Or Crossbones, where he gets hit with that right mechanical arm, and instead of just getting back up.
Crossbones is going a little kaboom.
Oh, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Crossbones is a different story.
Yeah.
He's a little boom.
Yeah, that's a different story. All right.
A little bit over there,
end the show.
there.
We're going to end the show with a good laugh. Because when I saw this picture, I laughed my ass off. And I'm gonna give you a chance to do it too. There you go.
Why did you laugh?
Because that suit is damn well ugly.
Look, the guy's
that
just
wasn't what I
being
was laughing
on,
at,
man.
but
He looks so sad.
That suit is
Look, I
ugly.
gotta put my boots on and go to
It's
work,
ugly.
Lois.
This is the ugliest Superman suit I have ever
Dude,
seen.
I will
I can probably find uglier.
The CW Superman suit looked better than this.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up
Dude,
this ugly
Adventures
Superman
of
suit.
Lois and Clark was a better suit than this.
Look at that! Look at the wrist. They don't look like clothes. They look like gauntlets right there,
mm-hmm.
bruh.
What do you mean?
Look at his arm. It doesn't look like a suit. It doesn't look like regular clothing. It's just more like armor.
It's not skin tight suit.
Right, it's not a skin tight
padded.
suit. It looks more like armor when you look at it.
Yeah,
It's
it's a padded
kind of
suit.
letting me
I
down.
think they're trying to design it and like model it after Homelander, because that's the same type of texture Homelander's suit has.
Mhm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And we all know how bad. And we all know how much Homelander sucks.
Yep. Superman will whoop his
Hey,
ass.
don't
Superman
let
whoops his
Homelander hear
ass.
you say that because
Hell, what you call Omni-Man whoops his ass.
Yep.
I'm looking for like
Sentry
worse
whoops
suits
his
on people.
ass.
But that suit is terrible. It's
Agreed.
trash.
Dude, I'm sorry. I will go to the grave saying that the Christopher Reeve suit was the best one.
I just don't.
I don't
think
blame you
it's
for saying
bad.
that.
Dude, no, like when I think of Superman, I want the yellow S super logo on the back of his cape. If it's not there, you cannot tell me that it's in the contention for the top Superman. Dude. I look at Superman, the red cape with that yellow logo on the back of his cape. If you do not have that, shut up about being the best suit.
I just don't think it was that bad, but I don't know.
It's ugly to me. I'll put it up again.
I don't like
But
it.
it's
I don't
ugly
like
to me.
Well,
See,
so
if
it's-
you wanted to,
I can't tell if he's trying to get ready to go out and save the world, or if it's like he just got home after a really rough day and he's like, "All right, I got to take these boots off."
Pat, do you see the jellyfish floating in the city?
Yeah.
That's a dude that don't want to go to work.
It looked like
But
We all
he
have
hasn't
that
got
day.
his uniform.
it looked like he just bought those shoes from
He came home,
JC
now I
Penney,
gotta-
the boots from
now I gotta
JC
fucking
Penney.
break the
He
news
tried them
then.
on for the first time. That's what they look like. It looked like he just got with Al Bundy and got them shoes, them boots. That's what it looked like.
Oh, so you're gonna be Superman? How about you put these pairs of boots on right now, pal? I scored 4 touchdowns in my state championship game. Superman, what did you do?
Bro, if you want a good laugh, did you ever see what I sent to Kat? Remember the post I sent you, Kat, and I told you to read the comments?
Oh, that was hilarious.
On the sandwich maker?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was dumb as hell.
Yeah,
That is
I saw
dumb as
that.
hell. What is
Yeah,
wrong with you that you have to have a mechanical
Well,
board
Andrew, did you read the
for
comments?
a fucking sandwich?
Did you read the comment section
Andrew?
though?
No, I didn't read the comment section. Mm-mm.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
You've
hold
got
on,
to go
I
for the on that link
I'll
and
go
go
back.
read the comments.
Yeah, the
They are
video
Wait a
is a
minute
joke.
while I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I was like, the video is a joke, but the comments are what make it so much better. People put stories in there.
Saves so much time.
Everyone remembers the great sandwich accident of 2018.
Hold on,
I
gotta
definitely will
find
go
it.
back and take a look at
Yes, the comments on that video are so funny that you can just die laughing. Like, it is just the best. Like, if, are you having a bad day? Read those comments because
How far up? Oh, did you put it on Facebook, didn't you, Ty?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I'll do it like that then.
I think it's on my Facebook page. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
And if it's not on his, it's on mine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You shared it after I sent it to you. Yeah, that's if you guys want to. If you guys are having a bad day,
You
go
said
read
cat
comment
on
section.
yours.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
Bundy's like, yeah,
Now
we don't
walk
have
down
this.
the aisle to make sure it feels right. Did they?
You're gonna save the world. You need to feel comfortable. Make sure the shoes fit. I think they fit. Wait, they don't
No.
fit right. Well, you already fucking paid for them, so take them home, buddy. Alright.
Just a terrible
This is
suit to
the
be.
game
It's terrible. It's
changer.
trash.
Really
Yeah,
concerned.
I don't know.
Now
The only
men
thing,
can
the
make their
only
own
thing I dislike
sandwich.
about that suit is I don't like the whole neck piece.
Let me see it again.
I don't like how it looks like almost like a turtleneck type thing.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
That's the only thing I really hate about that. But here's the thing: it's hard to. I mean, this picture is taken probably specifically for this. Like, it's not probably a scene in the movie. It's specifically taken for this like image, for sure. Because I doubt that there's going to be a scene in the movie.
The guy who's playing Superman was like, I'm gonna send this to my boys and be like, yo, look at me, I'm dressing up as Superman for Halloween. That's what it looked. He just most sad. I wanted to play Batman.
I will say all the people who've taken that image and inserted it into all these other random pictures is pretty great. I do enjoy that.
Yes. All right, you guys. All right,
that's
guys.
the face of someone who's been told they're going to the movies to see Madam Web, and they're like, "Oh yeah, let me put on my boots. I'm so excited."
My girl wanted to go see it. I got
oh no! Did I miss the movie because I took too long putting my boots on? Oh, that sucks. Damn.
All right, you guys.
I guess we gotta go save the world.
All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get final thoughts from everyone.
God, can Ryan Reynolds do that?
You really gotta go to work.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Remember, he stopped Green Lantern from ever happening.
Because your boy got to. Because your boy got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, a movie they should just.
I got to work tomorrow too, Will.
All right, so let's go around the room and get some final thoughts. Kat, I'm gonna start with you.
All right. Well, as always over at Geek News Now, make sure you're checking out all of the latest and greatest geek news at geeknewsnow.net. You can also find us here if you're listening to us on the podcast, or if you are catching us through another platform, you can always check out all of our great podcasts as well over on our YouTube channel at Geek News Now Official. On Mondays, we're going to have the MC Monday this week. We still have that, right? Mm-hmm. We have got the Sith Dominion on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Cantina Happy Hour is taking a break, but in the meantime, go ahead and get caught up on any episodes of War of the Stars that you've missed. They are now on our YouTube channel as well as our podcast over on Podbean and anywhere else where you listen to your favorite podcast. And then Saturday night, we'll be right back here at the Geek Gauntlet. In the meantime, also keep in mind, if you enjoy this conversation, you like the banter, you just want to hear what kind of crazy things are going to come out of our mouths next, make sure that you notify every time
enjoy Geek After Dark.
You like and subscribe down there below. And, believe it or not, we really appreciate that from each and every one of you out there watching.
All right. Let me head over to Janae. Janae, what you got for us this week? Final thoughts.
And it's like, oh shit, better. You picked me.
But
if her camera was on, she would have been like, oh shit, is this thing on? Damn.
Janae was on her phone. Oh shit, me? What happened?
Hold on, she was sleeping, and Will woke her up. She was like, Amazon. Oh shit. Or were you thinking about Magneto in a Speedo? Janae was thinking about Magneto in a Speedo over there.
No, she wants Gambit in the Speedo.
Gambit?
Oh my goodness.
New slogan.
Well, I need to catch up on Delicious in Dungeon, which is on Netflix. Very good anime.
Is it on Netflix or is it on Disney Plus?
I'm concerned about you.
Shush you.
I'm concerned about
I already told him he called me out. Don't look at me like that.
I'm concerned about you because every time we turn around, you always talking about an anime with food. I mean,
what's wrong with food?
William, this one is okay.
Dungeon is an amazing anime.
I'm just asking because every time she talks about an anime,
I'm not trying to trick you. I promised you. Because even Kat's watched it, and she's also endorsing it, and so she would not trick you into watching it.
I was just saying, I mean, do I need to order you some Taco Bell? I'm just saying, I got a couple promo codes. I got a couple of promo codes I can use,
Love for High School DxD though, Will. I mean, that might send some things,
Listen. And we've talked about it. It doesn't need that fan service in it to be a good anime.
I agree with you that I enjoy the plot.
Me and Shaw did a whole show on why fan service even exists. And it's like, we don't understand because a lot of these animes don't need it. High School DxD don't need it. High School of the Dead doesn't need it. Yes, as little as you see in Sailor Moon, you don't need it in that either. So,
can I have a question to that?
Sure.
What?
I haven't watched High School of the Dead. I don't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's a zombie type show or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You're saying there's fan service in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to know what type of fan service you're doing
Zombie
with high
show?
schoolers and zombies?
I'm gonna send you a clip.
Do I want to watch it?
Yes.
There's
Am I
there's
gonna
there's,
put-
there's a
Am
fan
Am I
base.
going to be
Podcast
put
chat.
You're
I
gonna
wanna
onto a
watch
listen
the
list?
clip because it's got fan service. It has zombies. And
I'm
it's
less
got,
than a
and it's
mile
got,
away from a school. Would I
and
be
it's
put
got-
onto a list?
and it's got and it's got guns. And it's got guns.
I can't afford to move.
Oh,
Here's
We
what we'll
all
do.
know the government
Hold on.
is watching.
Hold on. Here's what we'll do. We'll send it
Oh.
in the Geek Gauntlet chat. I will review it. If I think it is good enough for Tyler, I will
It's
tell you.
safe enough.
Oh, yeah.
I will
This
tell
is
you if it's
safe
safe
enough.
enough. And if it is not safe,
oh.
if it is not appropriate for my virgin eyes, I will not let you see it. My virgin eyes, of course, like in boobs and butts. So
But
Yeah,
that's
but
my
you
thing.
want-
There's a lot.
you
There's a
want-
lot of
High school and zombies.
Mhm.
and guns.
I have a special guest that wants to say hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good.
Good to have you on.
What do you think about the new Pokemon? Tell William about the new Pokemon.
It's good.
Yeah.
You love
Yeah,
the new
your favorite
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't build it.
Oh, she got a Pokemon that she got a Poke Center that she's gonna build.
who's your favorite
Awesome.
Pokemon?
Oh, it's good. There's new episodes.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Frigatito.
Okay. I ain't mad at you.
I like cats.
I ain't mad at you.
No.
I'm
like,
not- that's a grass
I'm
dark
a-
type. That's a decent type, and I ain't even mad at you.
Charizard will always be my favorite.
Yeah.
Lucario for me. Even though he's not on even though he's not good for VGC or competitive play, it's still my favorite Pokemon.
Mew and Lugia for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Cat, who's your favorite Pokemon?
I bet you it's a dark type.
Say it in the Pokemon voice.
I bet you it's a dark type for cat. I bet you.
He's trying to find the card.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why
I'm a little partial to Mewtwo. You know,
Yeah.
Meowth
Mewtwo?
or Mew?
Mew.
Meowth or Mew?
Okay,
Mew.
Mew. Okay.
I'll say while you're finding the card, one side note, they're talking about cards. Did anyone else see what GameStop's doing?
Yeah, I saw that. That's pathetic. man.
GameStop is going to start buying and selling graded cards.
Pathetic.
They're
Cat,
in need of
that's
money, man.
exactly the face I had when I saw it. I was
They're in
like,
need of
I
money,
worked
man.
for GameStop for 3 years.
I worked there for 2 as a third key.
I worked there for 3 as an assistant manager.
Yeah,
I never
I
worked there. I'm
myself have to
sorry.
work there.
I was in charge of the training. And
I will
hiring,
say this: if Janae and Kat worked at GameStop, their sales would have gone up by 30%.
For real.
Actually,
Dude,
if
I
Kat
kid
and
you
Janae
not,
worked
we
at
had 2
GameStop right
females
now,
that-
they could be doing live streams on TikTok and be making so much money.
Yeah, no, we had 2 female key holders who worked 3 days a week, and we saw more business in those 3 days than any other days of the week.
Damn.
Wow.
I mean, it's how it works.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. So real quick today, what you got going on this week?
Well, William, there is an anime I do want you to watch. I think you might enjoy it. The Kaiju number 8. It's a comedy, but there's also fighting and stuff. And this guy turns into a kaiju, which is pretty cool. There's right now there is only I think 8 episodes.
Okay.
Sorry, 6 episodes, but I'm enjoying it so far.
Cool.
So.
Cool.
But like the opening song is really cool. I think I sent it in the chat last week or the week before. I can send it again, but I really enjoyed the song.
Cool.
But
cool. I'll
other
check it
than
out
that,
for
I
sure.
just want to get better and not sound like I'm not a frog or anything, but I just sound very weird. I can't even do any Pokemon voices or anything, which my husband probably is very happy about.
Oh my goodness. Ando, what you got going on this week, my friend?
Work. They're asking for overtime. Kitty. Meow. Meow meow. I mean, work is work. They're asking for overtime, so I'll be doing overtime probably tomorrow and a little bit of Monday as well before the Sports Reports podcast. But other than that, it's trying to catch up. Definitely going to try and catch up on X-Men now with as much talk as you guys have. I got to figure out this whole Magneto and a Speedo craze that the ladies are talking about.
That already happened.
Heaven forbid I don't dye my hair gray and start wearing a Speedo on stream.
Endo, we already told you you need to be like more like Gambit, so you got to get that accent going, and you need to have like a staff, and you got to get that.
Hold on. But if we do that, then Janae has to dress up as Rogue, and then our banter will make the show. Yeah, our banter will make the show go. I'll do shit.
You have to get some red eyes, Endo.
If I speak in a Southern accent with how my voice sounds, I'm right now in my work, but my voice, my brain's just like, I can't do anything.
If she tried to do it right now, she would sound like Rogue right now.
Just reset your battery for 24, 48 hours, and then you'll be good to go.
You'll be good to go. Yes. All right.
Other than that, I know I am ready to talk sports reports on Monday. Don't know if you saw the game today, Will, but it was a barn burner.
Yeah, I saw highlights.
Yep. But yeah, other than that, I mean, between work and sleep and doing this, man, got to catch up on some shows. Yeah, it's really about it.
Cool. All right, Ty, what you got going on this week, buddy?
I don't know who Ty is, so tonight I am not Madam Web.
Not Madam Web.
But yeah, I was thinking you're talking to me.
Hold on, can I say this real quick, Ty? Can I say this real quick? Who are you? You look like Ty.
Who's Ty?
Who's this Madam Web person we keep talking about? My parents are dead.
Weird. Catching up on comics, some TV shows. The only joke I will make though, joke / angerment is I don't know if anyone's been trying to go after the Marvel Coca-Cola stuff.
I have.
My complaint to Coke. Sorry for my language here. Is your kid's gone, right, Janae?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Coke. Because I bought 3 cases of Coke and they've all were just Nick Fury. In all 3 cases, all the cans were nothing but Nick Fury. So go fuck yourself.
Hey, you know what?
I'm not buying any more
Matt
Coke.
got played, but it was a bottle from the convenience store. So
Can I buy it from him?
well, you already drank it, or you just want the bottle?
So I'm
sloppy seconds.
I'm looking for Captain America, Blade, Moon Knight, and I already found a bottle of Scarlet Witch. Those are the only ones I want. That's all I want.
I know we have Blade in the bottles in Texas.
I might have to pay you to ship it to me.
I think we might still have it, Ty. I'll let you know.
I kind of want it to be filled, but
well, we can refill it.
This is where having
you can put water in it.
This is where having the Geek Gauntlet OnlyFans page would work in great.
Oh yeah, coming soon. The Geek Gauntlet OnlyFans coming soon.
Yes. That would be hilarious.
Send Ty cans of Coke.
Yeah, I actually work in advertising, so I
will say it like this.
Yes.
If we start this OnlyFans for Geek Gauntlet and you send Ty any cans of Nick Fury, we will personally send them back, shooken up, and tell you to open them right in your face.
There you go.
But Ty, Matt found it at Maverick. I know I don't know, they're probably a ways away.
The Maverick over towards Terrace Heights?
Yeah.
I need to go down there anyway because I want to get that guy to work with me. But yeah,
I haven't been to Terrace Heights in forever.
I want those. Seriously, Moon Knight, Blade, Captain America are the last 3 that I need. I just want them to put on a shelf because those are cool. There's like 20, 30 characters. I don't need them all. I just want those 4. But the fact that I can buy 3 cases of Coke and all 3 of them are filled with nothing but Nick Fury, it's like they knew that I watched Secret Invasion and hated it. Because
at least they weren't Madam Web
from Secret Invasion.
Facts.
At least they weren't Madam Web.
Facts. At least it wasn't Madam Web. Facts. That would have pissed me off.
Ty's wheels are running now. That's like, maybe I'm happy with Nick Fury at this point.
I think I might have thrown up, like, if I tried to take a sip out of a Madam Web can. Like, I think I would have.
Hey, Will. Ty's taking a drink of that, and he goes, ugh. This tastes just like the movie.
Nothing could taste that bad. Like nothing. Like nothing could taste that bad. Like my eyes burned from watching that trash.
Trash, straight trash.
Again,
You
it
guys
made
are- you
movies,
guys are
it
gonna make
made
me wanna
movies
watch
that are
it now.
considered bad seem like I'm kind of contemplating rewatching Morbius to see how bad it really was. That's how much I dislike Madam Web.
All right, you guys. If there's nothing else, I want to say thank you for everybody coming out tonight. We do appreciate it. we'll be back here this coming Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel for the Geek Gauntlet podcast. We want to sure everybody has a great week. Have a safe week and take care. We'll see you next week, guys.
After Gauntlet OnlyFans.
Yes.